Welcome to Changes for a Lifetime, the channel where you know you're going to find and learn something new. It may be a whole plant-based recipe, it may be a DIY with beauty products, it may be a lifestyle hack, or it may be a garden tip. Please subscribe. Today I'm so excited because it's October, the end of the season is upon us. So today is going to be a garden tip. We're going to talk about saving seeds, saving money, saving plants. We're going to save our geraniums, we're going to save our spaghetti vine, and we're going to show you about saving some of your flower seeds. So let's go outside and get to it. So this is a marigold plant. I don't remember the variety, but it's a marigold and it was beautiful. All grown from seeds. So the important part is when you are going to save your seed, you have to wait until it's completely dead. Most flowers have seeds that we can reuse. So you see this? Oh, not a problem because I've got a lot. I'm just going to let this go all the way dormant and dead. And if you pull it, all these are seeds. All of these are seeds. You never have to buy another marigold, ever. See? Let's do another one. These aren't ready yet. These are ready. Just separate from the end. Pull it back. Ta-da! Here are all your seeds. Tear it apart. Kind of twist it. There we go. And then you save your seeds, you put them in a bag, and you label them with the date and the color they are. And you just put them in here, the seeds. You can also do the same thing with your mums. These are all mum seeds. Let me show you a mum plant. You can also save the whole plant, but I'm saving the seeds. Wait until it dies. This one is still kind of wet. It should really be 100% dry. I don't think I have a mum seed. If I can find one. These are still kind of moist. I have to lay them out. But you separate them the same way. Any flower is where the seed comes from. You just separate it. This one is moist, so it should really just pop loose. These aren't ready. I need to find one that's really dead because they have to dry out you all. The point is to label it, let them dry out, and come spring, you've got mums. You've got marigolds. But I'm going to do my spaghetti plant a little different. Let's go over here and look at it. So here's our spaghetti plant. Just going to cut one right below the node. So I cut it right here, right below this. And then I'm going to prune this off. I'm pruning off all the leaves. Pretty much most of them. And I'm going to just stick them in some water and let them root. There's nodes here already. You see them? And stick this in the water until it roots. Roots, roots. It should be roots. Probably gonna just do it all the way up. Just leave a little bit. When the roots start coming out, then I'll put it in the soil. These plants, when I buy them from the store in the spring, they're $4 each. So I'm going to propagate as many as I can. That's saving money for sure. But I feel better just taking off a little bit more of these. I don't need all of this. Okay, there's one plant started. Lots more to go. Here's another variety of marigolds. I'm going to let these die all the way back and take the seeds out and put them in a separate bag from the multicolored ones that I just showed you earlier. These are the mums. I cut the top layers off because if you look closely, there's another layer coming here and it'll just grow. Well, it's a new day. It got dark on me yesterday, so I decided not to do the geraniums then. I'm gonna do them now. So these are zonal geraniums. You can tell because they've got the little different color on the inside. And these are the ones that we're going to overwinter. It's really simple. We're going to shake off all the dirt. Turn them upside down. Put them in a bag. Upside down. Let's just do this so I can show you, okay? Hang on. Okay, so I shook off all of the dirt. Just have the root exposed. I'm just going to trim back the leaves to the main stalk pretty much. Don't want to leave too much because we know we don't want it to be using any energy in trying to grow. It's going to become dormant. And this is pretty much it. This will die back. Then we just hang it like this. I happen to have a bag here. It's kind of like drying herbs. So you put in the bag. Make sure you put what's going to be what's in the bag. How about I turn it the right way I told you all. Like this. Put in the bag. Try to have the roots exposed. And then just put a rubber band around it. And when you put it in a box, leave it in the box like so. Not too tight, but like this. You can just stack them all in the box. I'm gonna puncture little holes in just so it can get some air. Tear little holes. And maybe once a month, just mist the root system. And then in spring, put it in some potting soil. Bring it in the house. Put it in somewhere where it'll get light. Pot it. Slowly bring it in the house, bring it in the garage, but you're slowly weaning it to the outside. Okay, that's the point. It's called hardening it off. So, just do all of your geraniums like this. Isn't that great? But they're stacked in the box like this. This is my catch-all for my dirt and stuff. I always have a bucket with me. Just pile them up. This is a great way to save space. You could bring your geranium in the house, but if you have a whole lot, that's too much. So this is how we're gonna save it and save money. Yesterday we did the sweet potato vine and we put it in here. So that was just for demonstration purposes. I want you to know that it does not need to be this long. It really needs to be short because once the roots start to come in, we're going to have to transplant these into another pot. Okay, so just a short piece we need, that's all. And I'm going to cut this off because it is way too long. We just need at least 3. Overwintering sweet potato vines. Yes. So you can do this. Oh, you guys, the seeds that you pull from the flower tips, it really should be in a paper bag. I put this in a plastic bag. It needs to be in paper because if they're not all the way dry, moisture will build up in this plastic. So make sure, just paper bag all the time when gardening. Paper bag. Okay? So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, subscribe and like and share. Oh, I'm gonna have a hard time cutting this one down. Look at this, you all. This is one geranium. Isn't this beautiful? I'm gonna take these off and put them in a pot too. You know what? I think I'm gonna bring this whole thing in the house. That's what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm gonna prune it back, leave the flowers, and bring it in the house for the season. I'm gonna spray it with some neem oil so that I don't bring any insects in the house. I don't want that. So okay, I can go on and on. I'm so in love with gardening, and I hope that you are too. All right, you all. Peace and blessings till we meet again. Changes for a life.